Welcome to the final part of the Mega Man X6 commentary, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, actually, I kind of like this game.
Yeah. The mind has snapped.
We finally reached the best part of the playthrough, the part in which it ends. So, I'm feeling pretty optimistic right now as well.
Yeah. By the way, that quick spin attack that I'm doing is from Rainy Turtleoids. It's down a triangle or down attack, one of those two. It's one of Zero's best abilities in this game because it's so fucking fast and give enemies.
It's a lot slower than in X4 when you were using that attack all over the place. So.
Well, no, you're thinking of the double jump slash. That right there is a separate ability.
What is with these crushers that just don't crush down to the...
Dead.
I just want to point out that the crushers in this level don't really seem to fit in aesthetically with everything else. I mean, they've got this sort of awkward golden plating to them, but they don't otherwise make a whole lot of sense.
But they have like angel fossils in them. What the fuck
yeah,
is
and you know
that?
what? Those angel fossils look like they look like they were pasted into the rock graphics and recolored.
You want to know what bothers me about this game, though? In a lot of the Mega Man castles and in X1 too, all of the 4 levels looked different. Every level in the castle looks the same.
That is dick-headed enemy placement right there.
Yep.
You know, you're climbing on the walls, the only means to survive getting crushed, and they throw enemies at you with no way to defend yourself.
You should have shot him.
Keep in mind, Johnny is Black Armor Zero.
Honestly, it's shit like this that makes me not really like the wall jumping mechanic in the Mega Man X series, because after a point, they just stop trying to act like it's not an awkward mechanic, and they force you to use it in extremely awkward situations. And, sure, that's normal to a Mega Man X player, but to someone like me who's watching this series, having not played it, it looks jank as hell. Should I be allowed to do that?
It'd be less awkward if it were a Gargoyle's Quest-style wall cling, where you just hold onto the wall and stay there until you jump.
My problem with it is that kind of thing that uses awkward gameplay mechanics it looks like a Kaizo Mario level design gimmick. Like you're supposed to know the ins and outs of a really strange system in order to get past
I like the wall jump that X introduces.
Well, you know,
when it's utilized as a mechanic, as a means to get from one place to another, or when it's I guess in a situation where you have to know how to utilize it effectively to get to one place before some sort of instant kill hazard, gets you from the bottom or top of the screen. I'm fine with that because it's one form of challenge. What I just experienced there was not challenge. It's
unavoidable chip damage.
It's unavoidable. Yeah, it's like
the thing that I really don't like is that point where you're up at the corner of something and you have to keep wall jumping off the same exact spot to stay there. That is...
it's this fight.
Speaking of unavoidable chip damage...
Yeah, wait, what the fuck sort of thing is he wearing?
So wait, do you have to beat up the orbs in order to damage him?
Yeah.
You cannot damage him otherwise.
Yeah, he is completely invulnerable. He throws out multicolored projectiles. You have to hit them enough so that they explode, and the spread damage is what hurts him. The thing is that while you're destroying those orbs, they're still there, which means you're going to get hurt.
Because the platforms are tiny, yeah.
My question is, Gate here, he's sort of designed to look like an evil Mega Man X. So why does he only appear in a game that isn't designed for X?
I don't know. And by the way, his boss pattern, I think, is also complete RNG. He can throw the projectiles when he wants to, or he can just decide to stalk you.
I once had a moment where he would just, I swear he spent 5 minutes... I'm not kidding. I said 5 minutes where he would just go back and forth, destroy a platform, back and forth, destroy a platform, back and forth, destroy a platform. I'm like, shoot a projectile, you asshole!
Hey, Zero.
He gets pretty bad.
We're fighting now. Yes, Gate. Yeah. I know we are.
This area.
Coming to get you.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Dracula X on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, fuck that fight.
Oh, you can break the balls that you're supposed to send to Gate. The hell?
Yeah, but look at that. The balls don't instantly break the moment you hit them, which is what should fucking happen in this fight. they take multiple hits, and they have armor frames.
Yeah.
So you hit them, they're still coming towards you. You get hit, and then they finally break apart. It's okay. That's the shit that he starts doing after the halfway point.
Yeah.
He can destroy a random platform at will.
Oh, they come back though.
They come back soon after, but it's like you can get, as Clement said, you can get stuck on a loop of just doing that repeatedly because it does nothing but to waste fucking time.
And if you fall in the pit, you die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing I hate about the energy balls, though, is like when you destroy them, they split 3 energy balls in both directions. It would have been interesting if it was like, okay, if I slash the ball from this direction, then the 3 orbs go outwards, because then I would have a safe spot where I could get behind a ball, slash it from the wall, and then the orbs would go to him. But if I slash it from the wall, they're still going to throw balls at me. So like, there's no way to shoot diagonally down as X. There's no way to hit the orbs without landing into them as 0. Like, if you drop down and do the downward stab, you're still going to land into the balls. So, like, having them spread out, you're always going to take damage. It's such an inconvenient placement.
The thing about that, though, is considering that the balls go straight into you while you're slashing at them, a lot of the time, if they did that, you would wind up being even more frustrated because the wave of energy balls would go out behind you instead of toward the boss. Because your hitbox is technically slashing at one side of it.
Then you know what this should have been? Fucking Ganondorf tennis.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's been done to death, but it's much better than what they do here.
Not in Mega Man. Like, it would be interesting to have a bottomless pit platform tennis match with Gate. I'd be happy with that. It'd be different, but...
Yeah, it'd be a much better alternative than what they do here.
Oh my god, do something!
Yeah, I know. It's like, again, that's the kind of shit that happens in this fight.
You spent like 45 seconds with him having 1 pixel of health left doing nothing.
Marco! Polo!
Oh my
Marco,
god.
0.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gate is closed.
Yeah!
The end of the game. We're done. We're done. No surprise final boss at all. We're out.
I should have analyzed it more. You said it couldn't be fucking analyzed. Shut up.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Gate.
Robots don't have DNA. That's fucking stupid.
No wonder I couldn't analyze that motor oil.
He was prepared for this just in case. I really don't want to use this. What is it, a nuke?
It's gonna make us play Mega Man and bass.
Yeah, as Mega Man. No! Bass is so much better.
Why did you bring back
Sigma?
Sigma's back!
Why? Why did you bring back
Because
Sigma?
he is!
No, but why did Gate bring him back? What possible reason would there be to do that? That is, oh, look at this. There's this jar. It says Satan on it. I'm just going to open up the jar. Oh, I wonder how that will turn out.
I'm opening the jar. I can't help myself. I know this is stupid, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oh, candy.
And once again, I assume Sigma's in the room with 0, but then he's gone.
Oh, Suddenly Isaac's here.
Oh, we beat...
Go, 0. You're the strongest robot.
Oh, so we don't
I'm
even
totally
get a
Dr.
boss
Wily.
fight with this guy?
Where did
Nope.
where did he come from?
He's
Where
just
was
there.
he? Why is he laying there?
And why does
Did
he die?
something attack him? What?
Yeah, why did he die? It looks like he's died. Like his eyes aren't glowing anymore.
So we don't even get to fight that guy.
No,
Nope.
he just croaks.
Lame.
No.
Oh,
All right.
thank God, a new color palette.
To go back to the music, I love this track right here. It's so haunting. I think it's like Sigma version 1. That's the technical name of the track. But it's so cool. I love it.
And of course they're playing it in the best part of the game.
Yeah. Boss rush time.
The angel isn't even torn up anymore.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
so John, now
I
we
know,
gotta
it's
make
gone.
an even better boss rush destroying cannon. It's the size of a plant, and it sucks up the power of Mega Man 4, and it blows up all
But
of
it's
boss
still
weapons.
only blows up 8 bosses.
Aw.
Sorry.
The angel statue isn't chained up anymore. In fact, it's skeletal.
Yeah.
On top of being
Oh
headless.
my,
Pardon me,
you
coming
do
through.
not give any shits. You give exactly 0.
You wanna know why? Because it's better that way. It's
You
fucking
didn't
better
even lose
way.
that much health. Like, I'm like,
No.
you don't
Well, he's Black Zero, so...
Remember, I got Black Zero,
Yeah,
and
but
that comes
even
with the shock buffer.
even if you, like, double that, you would have only lost, like, about half your health doing it.
True. But whatever. Again, play.
Oh, look, he's dead. Hooray.
Oh, look, my job here is done. Oh, fuck, he's getting back up.
This form makes no sense to me.
He looks like
I
a
brought him
zombie.
back from the dead, so he's a zombie Sigma who sucks at fighting. This boss is easier than Gate and High Max and my Nightmare Mother. He's like the easiest Sigma fight, probably next
Without
to...
a doubt, the easiest Sigma.
Yeah.
Hey, you got through all this bullshit. They might as well throw you a bone.
Oh, so what, they trying to justify it?
This is, it seems like they wanted to bring Sigma back, but they also didn't want him to hijack the plot.
Well, he
So-
hijacks the plot like Ganondorf. It's his job.
I just use the Z-Buster on Sigma, and I don't even move, and he just loses his health really quickly.
Yeah, no matter A or B about it, it's a really easy fight regardless. And Form 2 is not much harder.
Nah.
But Form 2 has one of my favorite Sigma boss battle music of all time.
I gotta agree with that.
It is such a phenomenal... It's a remix of
What the-
I'll show you what terror is all about! Die, Zero! Just die! Zello!
Zello! Come on,
I
do it!
need scissors! 61!
Come on, kill me, Zero!
Come on, Zello! Zello!
I mean, Zero. Anyway, yeah, the boss battle theme is like a remix of Sigma's X1 theme, the X2 theme, and I think X3. But it's such a great rendition of those.
Yeah, this is to
mixes.
me Sigma's theme. Like, this is like
Yeah.
what I think of when I think of Sigma.
Oh, they actually did do a bit of pre-rendered stuff here.
Yeah, the body is quite clearly pre-rendered background. The head's a sprite though.
Yeah, and it pops.
Is this the same kind of thing that he did for X5? Because, like, I really do not remember that boss fight at all.
Not really. I mean,
X5 was supposed to be Gamma.
And that's that.
Yeah, there
You
you go.
didn't even need to use the goddamn energy tank!
easiest Sigma in the series.
Yeah.
He only... What? That
So
sucks.
what is this guy, a robotic version of the G-Virus mutants? Does he just expand
No,
infinitely?
there's no explanation for the Sigma. There's none. He's just here.
Gate brought him back, and I'm
Yeah.
sure he'll never come back again. He totally won't be an X7.
Or 8.
It's
God, you
over!
Sigma, stop taking too long to explode.
Man, Sigma really lost his head after that fight.
Your head explode.
That's not how you get ahead in life.
No.
Yeah, you gotta really try to get ahead of the curve.
Okay, so this is the ending with Zero if you beat it with, if you beat X6 with him, and it's pretty much just a slightly alternate version of his X5 ending, where he goes to sleep.
But he's still
Oh.
awake in X7.
Yeah, that took a lot out of me.
Yeah, I am pooped. Did you see that shit?
So, wait, so
I have seen shit that'll turn you black.
what? Yeah, but,
But,
he's completely normal in X7. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
he's just there.
Yeah, he's just there. It's almost if X7 and X8 are not canon of any sort, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Wait,
Again,
who said they're not
X7
canon?
completely ignores ISOC. X7 completely ignores Dynamo. I don't think they gave a shit when they made X7. They're just
Yeah.
like, whatever, just another sequel.
The true canon is that after X5, Zero goes to sleep. Because he doesn't know what's the deal with the virus inside his body, so he doesn't want to put anybody else at risk. So he intentionally puts himself in hibernation until they can figure out a solution to the problem. That leads into the Zero series.
When did they establish that X7 and X8 and X6 weren't canon, though?
Well, it can't be anything else but because X5 and X6 end the same fucking way. Zero goes to sleep. You can't have an X7 or X8 with an ending like this where Zero goes to sleep and says, by the way, you're not waking up until like another 100 years.
Unless they're like, oh, that scene at the end of X6, that takes place after X8.
Yeah, I doubt that. Very doubtful.
Either way, the idea is basically...
Akiteru? I think he had a plan after this.
I don't know.
He realized, oh crap, my name's gonna be on this, and he ran the other way.
The idea is Inafune wanted to end it with X5, so Mega Man fans like to consider X5 the final game, and the other ones are just non-canon. Capcom made them because they wanted extra money, and the only good one's X8 anyway, so who cares?
And X8 doesn't answer any questions either, so who cares?
It adds more questions.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I don't think they're going to
Mission
make
accomplished.
a Mega Man 9 or 10 styled X9 anytime soon. Like, you know, I
You know, at this point, Canon's out the fucking window at this point.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I would love an SNES or PlayStation-styled X9 sometime in the future. I mean, I don't know what the hell the future holds in store for the X series. I'd love to see it.
You know,
but who
that would be
knows?
cool for another reason, though, because, like, every time an indie developer or a big-name company goes retro, it's always 8-bit retro. And
Well, I
it's
don't-
like, okay, people like the Super Nintendo, too, you know?
Well, I don't need it to be like SNES graphics. Like, it could be HD sprites or 3D models, and I'd be happy as long as it
Oh, yeah.
plays
that
and
too.
is styled like an old X game. I think people.
But
would
you
be
know what?
okay.
If it was in the form of, like, SNES X games, I'd love that, too. If only because, you know, you're playing up my nostalgia boner on all the right spots, and I'm cool with that.
I'm kind of over the whole nostalgia pandering thing, though, because that's all anybody's been doing for like 5 years, and I'm a little bit sick of it. just a little
Well,
tad.
you know, I'm seeing people trying to, you know, make spiritual successors to other things besides 8-bit games, like horror games of the olden days and whatnot, which are more PlayStation
Not to
1,
mention, we
PlayStation
got
2
you know
era.
the fucking we got Mighty Number 9, Ukulele, Blood Rain.
Yeah, but
those-
in those instances, they're not just trying to be like, oh look, it's 8-bit sprites. So look, it's all that kind of stuff. Like,
No, but they're totally nostalgia pandering.
Yeah,
though,
but
you
you see,
realize.
the reason nobody is going to try and make a truly retro 3D platformer of the PlayStation 1 and 64 style in that graphics, in that graphical style, is because that graphical style was ugly, and everyone thought so back then too. So yeah.
were we supposed to
Anyway.
feel bad that game
You
died?
failed at testing the game, Robayan75.
If that is your real name, I doubt it is. Fucking Maverick. Anyway, that's Mega Man X6. There's not much else I can say that hasn't already been said by countless others. And by the way, this cutscene back here is that's the cutscene that plays when you get 3,000 souls and get Gates' backstory.
Were
Yeah.
him and Ilya like friends or?
Yeah, they were a thing.
Okay.
But apparently it's not important enough to just tell you that shit without having to get 3,000 Nightmare Souls between a certain point in time. I don't remember what it is. Whatever. Either way, yeah, this is a pretty bad Mega Man game in general. And the only way I find any enjoyment out of it is when I cheat. So get that cheat code out. Play as Black Zero, because at that point I think the game becomes tolerable to the point where I've played worse. But at the same time, I have yet to fully experience X7. I got a feeling that's going to be a bit of a debate with me. And a part of me does want to say I still think Mega Man and Base is a top contender for worst Mega Man game.
Well, now that you've replayed this, I gotta wonder. Do you still hold that X3 as a worse game than X6?
Oh, X3 is boring. X6 is irritating. But if we were going to compare the two, then yeah, it was easier for me to play X6 than it was X3, Ted. You know, because I can't
No,
I can't
I don't
be
agree with
asked.
that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just I can't be asked to remember a lot of shit in X3. X3 is so forgettable in so many ways.
I'd rather have something that I forget, though. I'd rather forget a bad memory than remember a terrible memory because that sticks with you, John. That sticks with your soul, and it'll never wash off. It'll never go away.
Another thing about X6 for me is that I've played it a lot more times than X3 because, again, as I said earlier, I've rented X6 a lot, like back in the early 2000s when rental stores were still a thing, because, I couldn't beat the game in the first weekend, take that what you will, and I wanted to beat the game because I didn't want to be defeated, god damn it, I wanted to show the game that I was better than it. So I kept playing it to the point where I just got better at it. And I don't know, maybe a part of it is because I've grown numb to the bullshit, but I'm not stupid enough to say, oh, it's not there, the people one just sucks. No, it's there. I had to fucking cheat to make the game tolerable. Let that speak for itself. But bottom line, when it comes to other X games, there are still a few that I think are as bad. Not worse necessarily, but bad for their own reasons. And X3, in that game's case, is forgettable. It's very forgettable.
Would you say the X series has more ups and downs than the classic series?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I still debate whether X5's a good game or not. I don't
Like,
love X5.
The worst that I seem to hear about the classic Mega Man series, from 1 straight up to 10, is that when it hit the 16-bit era, the game started to get dull.
Well, see, the thing is that even classic Mega Man's low points are perfectly fine games, except for Mega Man Base. Because to me, I would think the lowest point in the classic series is probably 5.
And that's still a perfectly competent.
It's still perfectly programmed. It doesn't throw a lot of bullshit at you. It's just been there, done that. We have nothing else to give you this year, so here's another Mega Man.
Yeah.
Game. But still, it's way better than what X6 does or X5.
And X7.
And X7. The X7 the X series definitely has more low points.
Yeah. When it comes to classic Mega Man, it really, I think, was more people being fatigued of the series in the 8-bit days when you got a new game every year and so on. Whereas, so that's it for X6. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna get into X7. Well, you have to play X7 for the first time, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
Blind playthrough. Blind playthrough. Blind playthrough.
No, we'd be there forever. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do Mega Man and Base next. But I'm playing as fucking Base for that playthrough.
By all means.
I'm not doing that. You know
it's
why?
Base's game anyway.
Yeah, it is Base's game. That game is designed the same way fucking X4, X5, and X6 were designed around Zero. Mega Man and Base is clearly designed for Base.
X4 is still an X game for me. I still think X is better.
Yeah, it's true. The last X game, I would even say. But, maybe next time. Whatever. And it's the Super Nintendo version, because, God, I'm not dealing with that fucking screen crunch. I don't know why the fuck you decided to put yourself up with that in your Let's Play.
My idea was that's what we North Americans got. We never got the Japanese one, so this is my first experience with Mega Man and Base. I'm giving you the authentic first experience.
Poor motherfucker.
I didn't use emulators. This is how we sold it. Damn it. This is how you play it in the Wii U Virtual Console right now. Damn it.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
I know.
So fucking stupid. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Dude,
Harry's was a fantastic night, and take care.
This isn't some call me Johnny.
I also say it in Super Gamer Brothers.
Johnny.
This game still sucks.
Yeah, violence.